going on, guys? It's your girl, Mikkel Rose, and welcome to Iconix Radio. I'm so excited you guys have joined in because today it's about to get lit. I got my good friend all the way from Dubs Up, Southwest Houston, Texas. Sir Kapital is in the building.
Indeed.
How you feeling?
I'm doing good.
Listen, we Gucci, Burberry, we all lit today. It is lit. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. Indeed.
Here at Iconix Radio.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, but you are here. New album is out. Singles is dropping. We just had the takeover. Y'all had the whole airwaves going crazy.
Wow.
Your spit game is dumb.
Wow.
Just
Appreciate
retarded. It just makes no sense. You write your own music?
Absolutely. I
Okay.
have to. I have to write my own music.
Say, ain't no ghostwriters over here. Listen, where they at? Now let's talk a little bit so people can kind of know who Sir Kapital is for you guys that don't know. Ladies, calm down. Don't be doing that. They be doing too much. Sir Kapital.
It's like that,
Sir Kapital. Okay. So you are a producer.
Yes.
You're an engineer.
Yes.
CEO of Classic Records. That's with the K.
Yes.
Just get it clear, okay? CEO of Icon Studio Suite, and then a recording artist. Not to mention everything is independent.
Yeah.
Okay, interview over. Thank y'all for coming. No, I'm just kidding. This is why Iconix Radios, this is why we exist. Specifically for icons, future icons in the making, present, past, and definitely in the mix right now. Yeah. Literally. All independent. Man, it's real out here in these streets. Yep. That means every dime goes into Sir. Yep. I like that. Y'all count that. Yeah. Listen. How do you describe your work?
I would definitely say that my work it all comes from passion. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. Especially taking on all that task and load, because it is a lot. But
it's a lot.
That's what keeps it going. It's very passionate.
I like that because me as an artist, I believe, most people used to be like, man, you be on stage going hard. You sweating the first 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm passionate about what I do. Like, Michael make you sing. You can't get on stage and not sing. Michael put your face in it, Mm-hmm. You have to deliver. Especially when it's your music. Especially when it's your work. You are your brand. So you got to be passionate about that. Most artists cannot relate.
Yeah, I would say so. It's mostly was it trend? People following a trend or thinking that's what's in. Yeah. This is how we're gonna make it if we do this. Same with business. People just kind of follow a wave or think that's what it's supposed to be. But everything comes from innovation. Oh,
I don't know whether y'all got y'all pens and y'all pass out, but it be like certain people that come to Iconix Radio, I'd be like, get your pen and your pad out. I don't do that all the time. Yeah. But I already know it's about to get real up in here. So y'all, hold on. Now, who influenced you to do what you do?
Musically?
Yes.
I'll say Method Man. Yeah, I know it's a 180.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Yeah, I started rapping because of Method Man. I saw Method Man. I saw the movie How High.
Listen, I was just
with Redman, and then everything about Method Man was just dope. The way he talked, walked, the clothes he was wearing. Huh. And then he was also spitting. I was like, man, I need to be like this guy.
Method Man.
Method Man.
Yo, because I will say this, Method Man is a full-fledged icon. Yeah. He been in the game, and I believe he's been kind of underrated. Y'all been sleeping. The right people been knowing what's been up. Mm-hmm. Method Man been in the game, and him and Redman just tag team. Loyalty is a big deal, and I think that you really stood on that. I can tell just from some of the relationships that I know that you have with my honey bunny, because he only rocks with solid ones.
Absolutely.
I want to talk a little bit about your story, because your story, you've been really loyal to the game, and a lot of people can't say that. So Method Man, look, hey friend, hey friend. Where did you start doing music? How did it actually happen in your life? When was music this is it for me?
You making me think back. So
let
me see. Let me go. It's before this, but I think this is where it rooted.
Okay.
So in high school, freshman year, I started rapping. I was on a mixtape with some friends in the hallways. We passing out the CDs and stuff, and people were actually liking it.
What school was it?
Dulles High School.
What's up, Dulles? Oh man, listen. Oh man, they don't know about 2234. Yeah. They do. Okay, I'm gonna be good.
Yeah. So once, at first it was just fun. We were all freestyling and rapping, but then people were like, "Yo, you actually really dope." And some critiques was like, "You're dope, but you're too rhyming, you're too wordy." And then a couple opportunities came where not Rap a Lot, but Subsidiary to Rap a Lot try to sign me and my homeboy, but we turned it down.
Okay.
And things like that. But I would say in high school, freshman year, that's where it rooted from.
That's a big deal. Carry it. That's a big deal because that was like what was that like MySpace days or?
Yep.
Listen,
I was on
y'all
MySpace.
don't know about that.
I'm still on MySpace somewhere out there.
Really? Do you still know your password?
Nope.
I was about to say, listen, man, I don't even know what my name is on MySpace or no. But I think that's very like huge because I believe, like you said in the beginning, there was a point in time where music became a trend. Yeah. And like becoming an artist is, and no shade, but passion is a big thing. Mm-hmm. History is a big thing. And when you can say, back in the day, I was passing out CDs. Right? Not USBs, but CDs. Like there was scratch. You was hoping links. And praying that when you did like your first burn, like when you burn your first 10, Lord, please don't let that first one be scratched. Because I got to do the whole thing over. Yep. Like that was the stress of artists back in the day. Up until today, now you have an album out. You are fully independent. So everything kind of come around full circle.
I would say so.
You would say so?
I would say it's all definitely full circle. I'm definitely confident in this path that I've taken,
Wow.
Yeah. Now,
you didn't just stop there in high school. Nah. You kind of took it. You. My brother stepped out on faith. Listen, this is something about a real true artist when they step out like on the dime. Mm-hmm. What did you do after high school?
So I went to school for college. After high school, I did go into school for like automotive, worked in the industry for 6 years.
Okay.
And then I wasn't interested in that industry. So I went back to school for business, especially finance.
Wow.
And I think for the first few years, I was in a rut. I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I wasn't really going anywhere. I was just going to school, giving them my money every semester and not getting anything for it. So I was like, all right, I need to like disrupt this. I need a moment to really evaluate what I'm really doing. Mm-hmm. And that's what you were alluding to. I stepped out on faith.
Yeah.
I went to school in London for music production. It was temporary. It was for 3 months, but I just wanted to chase the passion while I could figure out what I'm actually doing outside of course, music, and, take care of myself, my well-being, my career, all that. So that moment was just strictly music in London. I've learned from great mentors.
Wow.
And obtained a lot of friendship, connections, and, knowledge.
I love the way that he's so modest about this whole thing. You went to London.
Yeah.
Now, this is after the course of going to school for automotive, going back to school for business. And you're like, you know what? I think I need to just take my music like seriously serious.
Yeah.
So
if I'ma still do it.
So what was that
questions too? Sorry, I didn't
please.
Yeah, that was a question too. Am I gonna still do music?
Okay.
So it's like if I'm gonna still do it, we need to take it up a notch.
So within that question, mind you, guys, we're talking like a savings. You saved money. What? Okay, first of all, what was the pricing to go and pursue?
Let me see, cause I gotta think about this. All right, so
the people want to know the numbers.
So yeah, school was roughly like £6,000. I think that was roughly $8,000. To live was roughly probably $6,000. and then I saved about another 3,000, close to 4,000 off of living. So I gave myself like 1,000 a month to live off of.
This is what you did.
Yeah. And then I had to get like, what do you call it? A student visa. I forgot how much that cost. And then, of course, a round trip ticket to make sure I came back, too. That's why I made sure it was round
make sure got to get back home.
Yeah. So I knew, like, once I run out of money and this 3 months is up, I'm going to be just out here. And I don't want to put myself like that. So.
Wow. Talk about preparation.
Yeah.
Talk about determination and like a goal for the sake of music. Now, we're not talking about ain't no major labels coming to you. Nobody, like, this is like literally you like, I'm going to get out here and I'm going to make this happen.
Self-funded.
Self-funded.
Yeah.
Independent before independent knew what independent could be independent. Wow. Yeah. So you get to this school in London, right? Mm-hmm. You don't know like
I don't know anybody. My dad did tell me I had family out there, but I didn't reach.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I didn't reach out. I didn't even reach out to any family out there. They were all mad when I left. They're like, "Yo, we hear you in London."
Oh man,
like, yeah, I'm not there no more.
I'm not. You was already going like I'm in and out. Yeah. Okay, so you get here. You don't know any. I guess I'm sure you had like the area that you probably had common Americans or tourists coming in, right?
Yeah,
but. What was it? What was there any fear? I'm sure, or was there any like type of nervousness because you prepared for it? But what is it like when you first get there?
When I first got off the plane, I was like, "I'm here. How am I gonna get to where I need to get to?" I don't know. I don't know anything. All I know is the address. So I did prepare like extra money to at least make sure I could get a cab to get to my flat. That's what they call it out there, flat. Okay, come on. And then once I got there, the staff of the apartment, or it was like an apartment for students that went to universities and stuff. They were very helpful, gave me instructions, maps, just an understanding of the area and how I could move around, go down here to get an Oyster card. That's how you could travel on the trains and the buses. And,
wow.
So it, there was tools and advice given to me.
That's awesome.
There. Yeah.
That's so for the love of music, you take this trip, you save your money, full self-funded. You're out there for the love of music. Now you're being trained.
Yeah.
By some of the best to ever touch the industry.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Shoot. That
he say shoot, let me tell you.
That moment was surreal.
So who did you get a chance to sit under and actually be mentored and taught?
First and foremost, Max Hayes.
Max Hayes.
He's an audio engineer. He's worked with Sony, Universal, and probably other labels I don't remember right now. He's worked with Mariah Carey, G Unit, Mick Jagger, Massive Attack. I mean, the list is extensive. I'm just trying to tell you what I remember.
Right.
And I'm sitting in there like, what part of G Unit, like what G Unit song you mix? He said, I did Baby You Got off of Beg for Mercy. I said, you did Baby You Got? I'm like.
He's like fanning like, wait a minute.
Beg for Mercy was my album in high school.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was like, whoa. Like,
so to be in that moment, you're going to class now every day in an entire unknown place, but you're there for the music. You're sitting and you're being taught by one of the greatest to ever touch the industry, right?
Yes.
What happens after that? Like you're being trained, and like what's going through your mind as you're taking in all of this knowledge in a whole nother country, people? We're talking about sacrifice.
So I guess I'll touch on that part and I'll touch the other country part.
Take your time.
So the first part was before I went there, I'm self-taught. Early stages of YouTube, a lot of
YouTube
videos
University.
Came out. Pensado Place, Guru started being very hands-on with a lot of videos. If y'all know who I'm saying, then y'all know what's up.
Period.
So I did learn a lot, especially indie people on YouTube just giving their expertise as well. So my whole purpose was I understand how to compress, I understand the equalizer and delays and stuff, but what I didn't understand is how can I actually like make all of this sync together, glue together, not just placing it on there. This plugin complements this plugin when I put this plugin and, you know, bring it all to one. And I think that's what I gathered when I went out there to London. So as he's teaching us and showing us and explaining this to me, my mind is like, this is exactly what I was looking for.
Wow.
This is exactly what I needed to know. And that's what was going on through my mind. And I'm like, man, scooch over, man. We got to get closer to this guy.
I know that's right. Any questions right here? Listen, I got all the questions. Yeah. Before and after class. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's a beautiful. I mean, this is so, because I don't think people really understand the sacrifice that independent artists, real independent artists, like really take. And you did it like fully self-funded.
Yeah.
With a goal. You end up being mentored, and then you graduate with your certification with and for. Now, not 1 or 2 degrees. We talking about foreign degrees. Them different credentials. Well, that's different. Okay, I feel bushmashny now. Okay, but you graduate. You finish of completion, right? With your certification, and then what do you do when you leave London?
So when I left London, I definitely came back to Houston.
Okay.
I got back with Lafayette Taylor.
Shout out.
Sure, you know.
Yes. What's up?
I just started going back into the studio. I put my music on hold, and I just started working on other people's music, getting clients, and just executing what I learned, and just trying to perfect it.
Came back Houston head first.
Yeah.
No games. You ain't take no break.
Nah.
You ain't. It's like now it's time to
make money again. I spent everything in London, so I was like, yo, I'm back in these streets.
Time to eat now. Let's get it.
What's good, fam? You need a mix. You need a session. What's good? You know?
Wow. So you get back. Everybody's like, yo, you tell them the story. Now you're making money. What is going on through your mind? Because you have just been trained as a producer and an engineer, not just making your own beats, but now you getting other people's stuff and you fixing the highs, the lows. I don't know. What's the lingo? Honey, what's your favorite DAW?
Oh, the DAW?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm learning y'all. Okay. What's your favorite DAW you like to use?
Right now, I mix with Logic.
Okay.
And I produce with MPC.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's coming from the producer's corner, y'all. I just had to steal it real quick. Okay, borrowed. So Logic. Now, who are some of the artists that you've had the privilege to work with, and who are some of the artists that you're currently working with?
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have like big names under my belt.
No,
I'm working on that, but definitely the people that I work with. I mean, I don't see how they're not gonna make it big. You know.
Period.
I'm with Jordan Dwayne.
Okay.
That's my dude. Definitely Lafayette Taylor. Isani from the label.
Let's get it.
Know. I like to say Isani still.
Yes. Beast mode. Yeah. Man.
And then definitely my crew, G Squared, Tricity. You know, that's the camp right there. And then there's definitely people that I've networked with and hope to work with them soon. So their roster will definitely get bigger.
Definitely. Yeah. It's lit. Now, I've also got a chance to see you perform before, and it was absolutely amazing. I just want to say Thank you are amazing on stage. You're performing your original music, and it's lit. You produce, you engineer your entire music. Now, let's talk about the album.
Okay.
What's the name of the album?
Eros.
What does that mean?
So Eros is Greek mythology.
Okay.
He is the son of Aphrodite.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets deep, but you know, I don't really expound on it in the album. It's just more of I take on the characteristics of it in the album.
I love it.
So basically I look at myself as Eros. And the album tells a story, which is Eros and Psyche. Psyche is the woman that I speak of in between songs.
Okay.
But don't necessarily say her name. And the whole story behind that is Eros is looking for a wife.
Okay.
And he falls not in love, but he marries the most beautiful woman, you know, in the land or whatever, right? But he doesn't want her to fall in love with him because, you know, he's beautiful himself. He's like, I want you to love me for me. So she's never seen his face.
Wow.
Which is why on the album,
my
face is covered.
Totally makes sense now. Because I was like, I like the suit. Like this, his fashion is stupid. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Everybody's like, why aren't you showing your face?
Yo, I was thinking the same. So now y'all know. Okay. I love it. I'm so excited. And we have another segment of this interview coming up in just a moment. I have had such a pleasure talking to you. We have the one and only Miss Chanel about to come in, y'all, and she's about to pick it up from here. It's your girl, Mikhail Rose. My boy, my birth Sir Kapital in the building. Give me some up top. Boom. You. Look down low. Too slow, I'm playing. We'll be right back, guys. It's your girl, Mikhail Rose. What's poppin', everybody? It's your girl, Coach Chanel. We are here with the one and only Kapital. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
That's good. I'm doing okay. Following up behind this interview, we're going to have to kind of make it a little spicy as much as we can. So
okay, I'm here.
Let's jump straight into it. So during, with this entrepreneurship and you and the rap game and everything, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Shoot. Well, I don't really see myself like famous or,
What? Why not famous?
Because when I was younger, that was the whole game. But now it's like I see myself really as definitely continuing as an entrepreneur, but definitely having more ventures, real estate,
right?
And probably different chains of Icon Studio Suite out there, whether one in Houston, another city, or something like that. I just definitely see what I'm doing and growing, and to a degree. And I say to a degree, strictly,
right?
Assisting other people on the same path.
Right. So kind of like taking in some mentees and maybe angling out to help someone kind of step into the shoes that you are in at the moment.
Sorta. That's why I say strictly.
Strictly.
But there's a reason for that. But yeah.
And you said your business name is Iconic Suites?
Icon Studio Suite.
And is that just like a recording studio?
Yeah, it's a recording studio, but I also provide audio services.
Okay.
So it's mixing, mastering. I could do film, audiobooks, sound design, placements, whatever. Like I assist and cater to that.
Right. And you're located here in Houston. Are you based here?
Yes.
Okay. And starting off with that, how did you get into the starting your own studio?
I bought my own studio equipment. Just trying to record myself. Definitely like maybe 8th grade.
8th grade.
I bought like a mic, a little interface, and I had my dad's computer. And then as I got older and was recording more music, more people were trying to record with me. Like, oh, how you recording this? And then I'll be like, boom, I'll record you for $10 an hour. And I'm in my dad's garage doing sessions.
Yeah.
And as I got older and more versed, I just started buying more and more equipment. Before you know it, I had like a whole studio equipment, like quality equipment, because I do my research. And I was like, yeah, I'm pissing off my dad now. I need to get a space.
That's usually how it is with our entrepreneurship. You know, we kind of upset our parents, but you see that vision, you just got to keep going.
Yeah, all these strangers in the house, and I just got an office space, and I gave it a name.
Right.
Icon Studio Suite.
Okay. Yeah. Who would you say would be your number one supporter during the upbringing of your studio?
Oh, that's a good question. You know what? I'll say my boy G.
G.
I'll say G. I mean, he invested in with me. He
That's
put
a
money
good friend. Okay,
yeah,
put money behind it. He really believed in you.
Yeah, he actually put money behind it. That's why I'll say G.
G. Okay. So I know that you're an entrepreneur or CEO and founder for multiple businesses. Besides your studio and the music career, what else is it that you kind of?
So like I said, I didn't say, but I did. When I came back, I did go to school for business. So I completed and got my degree in finance. I currently own a practice. Capital accounting practice, outsource booking, keeping, financial consulting, things like that. So outside of the music, I'm trying to strengthen that aspect of my business too.
So more so helping people start up their business, getting like.
Nah, I wouldn't say start up. I would say more understanding their financial health of their business.
So keeping you afloat when you are already kind of like in gear.
Afloat and definitely ready to grow.
Okay. And what would you say would be the biggest tip that you could give as far as someone trying to stay afloat with their business? Let's because there's so many businesses out there. Let's stick to the recording studio. What would you say is one of the the best tip that you can give for them to kind of stay afloat with their business?
Okay, so first and foremost, you need to prepare a capital reserve, and it should be at least 6 times what you spend monthly.
Okay. So I guess I meant as far as like keeping your business alive as far as like clientele, because like you mentioned earlier, like, you know, being a creative and you know, kind of having your own thing, it's kind of hard to do. So what is something that you would advise for people to like keep their clientele coming in?
Well, first and foremost, you got to make sure your service is of quality. And then, I mean, you can't beat marketing.
Right.
Marketing, promoting, that's
pushing
like a
yourself
huge,
out there.
Yeah, that's if it's not, it is. It's the majority of what you put into your business. Marketing. People don't know you exist until you tell them. Right. And then when they need you, they know where to go.
Okay. So with this amazing studio that you have, where could we find this? What part of town are you on in Houston? So
right now, I physically don't have the studio. Okay. Because I took the time to work on myself, on my music,
Amen
basically.
To that, yes.
So, but I do still provide the audio services. I don't provide the recording sessions. Okay. But I will definitely open the studio back up, most likely going into the next year. Okay. Yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. Let the people know where we can find you on social media. IG, Facebook, let them know. The easiest way to find me is on Instagram. That is Sir Kapital 2.0. That's SIRKAPITAL 2.0. Okay. Also, I'm on Twitter, Sir_Kapital. And I believe my Facebook is the same, Sir Kapital 2.0. All right. Well, thank you so much for having us today. And it's Potion out checking out. Welcome back, guys. Give it up for my girl, Potion. Now she holding it down in the background with her yellow. Come on now. I love it. I just love her. She's amazing. And I think she just killed it. And I didn't know, like, you just out here giving business, financial advice. I'm going to call you later, listen, because, you know, sister. Yeah. Okay. So to finish this thing off, I like to play a little game. Okay. You game? You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Now see, you got a little lifeline. You can call on your lifeline if you need to, but I'm here for the win. Normally people, be winning, but I'm here for the win. Okay. Big shout outs to my good friend, Mr. Larry Smith III. Guys, if y'all have a book, to all my authors out there, hit us up. We are always looking to promote any independent creator, from recording artists, independent labels, independent movie productions, whatever it is. Get in touch with us. Big shout out to my boy, One Sound by Mr. Lafayette Taylor, Miss Mioka McBride, One Sound by One Sound Connect. I mean, this is how we do it. So big ups. Now, finishing off on a good note, guys. Listen, I'm about to win this game. Okay? I'm about that life. You ready, Cap? You're mighty cocky. Cap say, let's go. Here we go. Okay. But I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to give you some options, and you just give me the right one that you think is right. All right, Cap. All Cap family, stand up. All right? It's Family Feud. Let's get it. What fashion was first popular in the 70s and returned in the 90s? A, corduroy, B, velvet, or C, flannel? I didn't understand the fluctuation of voice. Was that to help me or throw me off? What is that, velvet? She was like, corduroy, velvet. What is that, velvet? You know, come on now. All right. You said the 70s? And yes. Then it came back in the 80s? In the 90s. In the 90s. Okay, say the options again. Okay. A, corduroy, B, velvet, or C, flannel. Now, I just want you to know that if you get this wrong, I mean, I'm not a fashion guy, but
no, just listen. Yo,
I feel like you try to.
Your artist partner, she gonna kill you. Cause she is about to lose. Use your lifeline, please.
Yes, let me use my lifeline.
Look.
Okay. I think I can read mouth.
Okay. What she say? Cause she like, if you don't get.
She said corduroy.
Period. That's why a lifeline is here.
Yes.
Yeah, give it up for Isani gonna be joining us in a minute, y'all.
Yeah, thank
What's
you, Isani.
up?
I was about to so bomb that because I had an answer and I was like, yeah.
He about to say, Velvet is really. Let's get it. Okay. Second question.
Okay.
Which of these Jim Carrey films was not released in the 90s? A, The Mask. B, Me, Myself, and Irene. Or C, Liar, Liar.
Dang.
Chanel, like, I do not know. Don't
All
go.
right, so I'm gonna go with Me, Myself, and Irene.
This boy came to win. Come on, y'all. Dubs up, Southwest. What's up? What's up, Southwest? All right. You holding it down?
I know movies. You know?
Okay, here we go. Let's get it. Now, as a tech guy, I'm gonna go ahead and check your tech game. An IBM supercomputer beat the chess champion Gary, don't know the last name, for the first time in 1996. What was the computer's name? A, Deep Blue. B, Whopper. Or C, Deep Thought.
God damn.
You want me to ask again?
Nah. I got the question. I'm
just
not
forgot.
versed. No, I'm just not versed in that.
IBM, we talking about way back in the
Yeah, no. I remember IBM on the computer, but
I wasn't gonna tell nobody I remember that.
Beating a chess champion.
I know.
And then the name of it, man.
Okay.
All right, so
take a quick guess. A, Deep Blue. B, Whopper. Or C, Deep Thought.
Man, I'm gonna go with Deep Blue.
That boy know his stuff. See, you ain't even know, but you know.
It's a way to process of elimination in a sense. I could explain the thought, but we can keep going with it.
Oh, this boy, like I would like to elaborate, but I don't want to collaborate. And I'm just kidding.
It's not that deep, but it was a reason why I chose that.
I love it. Okay, so last question. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Which 90s band sang?
Oh, shit.
That's not the name of the song, Cap.
You sure?
I'm sure. Which 90s band sang We've Got It Going On? A, Backstreet Boys. B, Blink 182. Or C, Weezer?
Okay. I'm going to take out Weezer.
Okay.
Because I'm familiar with Weezer.
Okay.
Is that Point Blank and
Blink 182
Blink 182
or the Backstreet Boys?
Let me go with Blink 182.
Backstreet Boys, but that's okay though. That's all right though, because that boy still won. It's going down. Okay, guys, it's your girl Mikhail Rose. I am so excited. I'm just so proud to have you, man. It was a pleasure to have you here at Iconix Radio. Big shout out to all of your businesses, all of your teammates, your partners, everybody you collaborating with. Not to mention, if there's any words of advice you want to give to the youth that are out there, or hell, anybody right now these days, anybody out there that's listening, any words of advice, what would you like to say to them?
Don't do nothing unless you're not confident about it. I mean, well, unless you are confident about it. But if you're not, don't even do it.
Period. Don't touch it if it ain't confidence
Move with
behind
a purpose.
Move with a purpose. All right, guys, it's your girl Mikhail Rose and my boy Sir Kapital.
Hey.
2.0 in the building. Y'all check in. His album is also spinning right now on Iconix Radio. Y'all be sure to tune in, and we'll see you guys later. It's your girl Mikhail Rose. Izzy out.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Kapital, and you listening to Iconix Radio.